Dennison, I was looking, as you look at your story and I made note, you're coming from an immigrant family from the Philippines, and we were talking a little bit about your money story. I wanted to maybe just spend a couple minutes talking about, financial security and money lessons gleaned from parents, what you actually saw and what you didn't see growing up. And maybe that'll help us kind of get a little bit better sense for, why you were so interested in this financial independence concept a little bit later on. So could you give us a sense for what meant money lessons did you really glean from your parents?
Yeah, I hadn't had a chance to really reflect on it until my later years, but I really learned a lot about frugality and just the value of money from my parents, mainly in how they lived and how we lived as a family. So, for example, my mom works as an occupational therapist, and she worked at two jobs, still working two jobs my entire life. She would work full time, and then on the weekends, she would take on a second job. And then my dad would work on in the evenings as a well. He started out as the person who would clean the airplanes after every time it landed, and then he moved up to ground service technician. And so how that played into my life was basically one parent was always working, and then the other parent was there to take care of me, or I was in school. But that I never saw a babysitter, for
Mm,
example.
okay.
Yeah, and my dad would like cook us meals, so like we had food covered.
Yeah.
Like I'm pretty sure our food budget was pretty small.
So just like, the high level here, we have incredible work ethic and frugality. Those two pieces are absolutely covered. And I'm curious, so we have earn more, hustle your tail off, and then you also have keep it lean, right? You live within your means. So hopefully we have a gap, some sort of difference, some form of savings. Did you learn anything on the investing side?
No, actually, my parents' knowledge kind of just stopped at save as much as you can. In terms of the invest more side, that was something that came a lot later, especially towards the end of my graduate studies. My dad talked to me and said, "Hey, this investing thing, like it was something that I never really learned, and it was something I wish I could have taught you. But you're young, you have a chance to learn. Figure this out because I know you can." And that was kind of like the jumping off point for me to like, okay, I have the skills to be able to learn this. Like, let's do this.